Danielle Stislicki's disappearance is a deeply unsettling mystery that gripped Michigan and the broader true crime community. The 28-year-old woman vanished without a trace on December 2, 2016, leaving her family, friends, and authorities searching for answers the day of the disappearance. Danielle, known as Danny to her loved ones, was a kind, outgoing young woman who worked at MetLife in Southfield, Michigan. That Friday, she was expected to meet a friend for dinner after work, but she never arrived. The last confirmed sighting of Danielle was outside her office building around 5 p.m., as she was leaving for the day. What happened after that is a mystery. Danielle's car, a black Jeep Renegade, was discovered parked outside her apartment complex in Farmington Hills. However, something was odd. The car was locked, and inside were her purse and wallet, containing her ID, credit cards, and cash. This was immediately concerning because it didn't seem likely that Danielle would willingly leave behind all her personal belongings, especially for an extended period. Initial search efforts. As the days passed with no sign of Danielle, her family became increasingly concerned. Her mother, Ann Stislicki, along with other family members, spearheaded a massive public search and used social media to raise awareness. Missing person flyers were distributed across Michigan, and police conducted extensive searches in the area, using both volunteers and search dogs. There was no clear evidence of a struggle, no note, and no indication of where Danielle might have gone. Danielle was described as reliable and responsible, the type of person who would never simply walk away from her life. So, as the days turned into weeks, her family grew more certain that foul play was involved. A key development: Floyd Galloway. As investigators dug deeper, one name kept resurfacing: Floyd Galloway. Galloway was a security guard who worked in the same building as Danielle and was said to have interacted with her on occasion. He was also reportedly the last person to see her before she vanished. Galloway was quickly identified as a person of interest, though there was not enough evidence to make an arrest at the time. However, months after Danielle's disappearance, Galloway was arrested and charged in a separate case involving the attempted sexual assault of a female jogger in Hines Park. The incident had occurred just months before Danielle went missing, and the details were chilling. The woman had been attacked, beaten, and almost abducted, but managed to escape and identify Galloway as her attacker. This arrest shifted the focus of Danielle's case to Galloway. Though Galloway was sentenced to 16 to 35 years in prison for the assault on the jogger, he remained a person of interest in Danielle's disappearance, but no charges were initially filed. Search for Danielle's body. As investigators continued to work on the case, multiple searches were conducted, including in Galloway's home and at Hines Park, the site of the previous attack. Cadaver dogs were brought in to search specific areas, but no trace of Danielle was found. Authorities remained tight-lipped about the evidence they had, but it was clear they believed Danielle had been murdered. Her family, still hopeful but realistic, began to campaign for justice, believing that Galloway knew more than he was letting on. The legal case. In 2019, more than 2 years after Danielle's disappearance, prosecutors finally charged Floyd Galloway with her murder. Although Danielle's body had never been found, investigators believed they had enough circumstantial evidence to move forward with the case. The charges included premeditated first-degree murder and kidnapping. Despite these charges, Galloway pleaded not guilty, and the search for Danielle's remains continued. Investigators believed that Galloway had killed Danielle the day she disappeared, but without her body, the case faced significant challenges in court. The Stislicki family, though devastated, continued to push for more information, hoping for closure and justice. Public outcry and ongoing search. Danielle's disappearance brought national attention, with news outlets covering the case and online forums speculating about what really happened. The case even became a focal point in the community, with billboards asking for information and frequent updates from the family and authorities. As the investigation progressed, public pressure mounted on police to solve the case and find answers. While Galloway sits behind bars for the attack on the jogger, the mystery of what truly happened to Danielle Stislicki remains unresolved. Her family continues to seek answers and prays for the day when they might be able to bring her home. Danielle Stislicki's case is a reminder of how quickly a person's life can be taken away, and how a community can come together to seek justice. As of today, Danielle's body has not been recovered, but her memory lives on as a symbol of hope, resilience, and the fight for justice.